If you have breath inside of you, come on, join me today and bless the name of the Lord Almighty. He's worthy to be praised. Hallelujah. Who is greater than Jehovah, Lord divine? I say, who is greater than Jehovah, Lord divine? Excellent Jehovah, wonderful Jehovah, mighty Jehovah, awesome Jehovah. Who is bigger?
What's up, guys? Niyi, how you doing? Olufunke,
King of Kings, who is greater than
Babelu,
Jehovah, Lord
Kano.
divine?
How you guys doing?
Excellent Jehovah,
Edna, how are you?
Jehovah, the awesome ruler. Bigger than
Kerry
whatever
and
you think.
Nilson, what's up? Baby, what's up? The lion is back. Bolanle, Olabi, Betty Teddy, what's up? Andy Rookie, how you doing? Suzanne, Adedipe, you are lifted up. Lady Ruth, how are you doing? I heard about the new song, the new video. Fantastic. God bless you. Lola Williams, what's up? Tinuke, Tayo Williams, Bolanle Olabi, what's up? Virtuous Esther, Biliki Ibrahim, Andy Okun, bless you too, Betty. Yemisi Akintaju, Olakunle Aino. Thank you all the way from UK. God bless you. As you guys are coming in, I want you guys to go ahead and share the video. Billy Kinsu Ibrahim, what's up? I miss you guys too. I miss you guys too, big time. You know what I'm saying? Anne, T-Brain, Lorraine, Goswell, Shola Gbesa. How you doing? Abiodun Balogun. Hey, let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. You know what I'm saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. Another episode of my show. I'm still alive, man. I'm still alive. I traveled to Nigeria, entered into the lion's den, and I came back out alive. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want to say thank you to those ones who checked on me. You know, so many people, they checked on me. So many of you guys don't even check on me at all. You know, I found out that, you see, people just love you whenever they see you. When they don't see you anymore, they forget about you. And I'm kind of like, wow. So, báyé ṣe rí lélẹ́yìí. Báyé ṣe rí rèé, ọwọ́ epo lọmọ aráyé ń bá ní láwọn báyàn láwọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ó ga gan. I'm telling you, mi ò lè kú torí ẹ̀yin people yìí láíláí. I'm telling you, mi ò lè kú. I don't feel kill myself. I come to understand that kind of stuff. You guys are wicked. Oh no, man, but people are wicked. I'm telling you, when they see you, they start singing, oh, Pastor Shola, Pastor Shola. The moment you're not there, but the moment they're not there again anymore, they go somewhere else, they forget about you, you are dead to them. You see, I can't figure it out. You see, no wonder a lot of people don't want to actually mingle with people. I come, hey, Womex, Adex, you know, I come to understand it. There's so many people, you see them, they just go on their own. They know they interrupt anybody. They don't want nobody to interrupt them. And this is the stuff. This is the way it is. I see it. Oh, show me, oh, deruba mi. Oh, deruba mi. Aṣáwọn èèyàn ṣe rọ́ ni wọ́n, yà ṣe rọ́ léèyàn. Kò sí èèyàn mọ́ láyé. No human being at all. The moment you are not in a place, they forget you. The moment you are not there, they won't check on you at all. You know what I'm saying? You see, like me, when I know people and I love people, if I am online, I'm not online, they check on me, I check them back. You see, that's the way the word will go around. Good morning, Pastor Dairo. God bless you. Thank you very much. God bless you. I've learned my lesson already. Mi ò lè kú torí yín. Kẹ́ bá ti pè mí tẹ́lẹ̀ need advice lọ́dọ̀ mi máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ yín ni. Because I know kò sí rere tí mo ṣe ẹ lè rántí. You can't remember. But you understand, Ajigijaga pastors are very good. I love Ajigijaga pastors. No wonder. Maybe they have been good before too. Maybe the Ajigijagas have been very good before, and you people show them sample. And then they say, àwọn èèyàn yóò ṣe kú torí wọn, èèyàn lè kú torí àwọn èèyàn. Ẹja máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn jàre. Ẹja máa rí revelation burúkú sí wọn ká máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn. Èsì ká máa parọ́ mọ́ wọn, ká máa parọ́ fún wọn, ká máa gbowó ń tiwa. Maybe that is what the Ajigijaga, maybe that's what they saw. Kemi Olajide, thank you very much, Jare, my sister. Maybe that's what they saw. They saw it in you guys and say, Baba kú torí àwọn èèyàn wọn lè rántí. Ó bá ṣe rere torí wọn lè rántí. Ẹja máa parọ́ fún wọn ká máa gbowó wọn jàre. No be so kini. No be waiting. No be waiting. I no see your brake light. No brake light. Nobody is saying, hello, Pastor, are you alive? Are you dead? Is everything all right? Nobody. All right. Well, that's not where I'm going this morning anyway. They will keep quiet when they know they have actually done something wrong. This is the way you guys do. Now, one thing I want to quickly just say this morning is that marriage relationship is crazy. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy at all to be married. It's not easy. To be married is not easy. But before I get to that point, I want to just give you guys update on what happened in Nigeria. Woe unto men who put his hope in man. I thank you very much. I can't put my hope in anybody. They will fail you. Now when you want my failure, they're not good people at all. People are not good. Allah, but you don't be me, you know them be me giddy. I was like, you man sort of be family. We talk like a family. We talk like as if to say, yes, we are doing something together. Now I've been gone. None of them even say, hello, pastor. Baby didn't check on me. She didn't send no text messages. She didn't do nothing. Only Olorilola, Sister Wumi, Sister Ruth. Those are the people who checked on me. They even made phone calls. They didn't make direct phone call. They made internet call from WhatsApp and say, Pastor Shola, are you all right? Yes, I mean, no, all right. I thank you, Jared. Thank you very much. You guys, I don't understand. I'm about to become a Ajigijaga pastor. If you don't get money, I'm not going to give you anything. Is it? Thank you, Global Activity Dancing. Global Activity is here. I'm about to break something down. Global Activity. I come to understand that the Ajigijaga pastor didn't just become Ajigijaga, that people turned them to be Ajigijaga. People tend to be like that. I was thinking I had a family. For real, I'm not joking this time. I was thinking I had a family, that people that I love, that I come online every day, religiously. Either I have time, I don't have time. Either it's convenient, it's not convenient. Let me come online. Let me come online to actually come and actually bless them. Let's do family meeting together. So I come online every day of my life, sacrificing my own time to come over there, bless them, make them laugh, do all kinds of stuff. Now I travel to Nigeria. None of them even Ekai even thought about it. For the past 2 weeks, he has not shouted yet. Let us go and check on him and make a phone call, or probably send him a text message and say, Pastor Shola, how are you? Is everything all right? Are you still alive? That's what we need. That's what exactly we need. That's what families do to families. But when it comes to like this, then I will change myself also. Then I will become one of the Ajigijagas, and I will start looking at you guys like this, as I used to say, let me just run business with these people and just tell them lies, Jerry. If I have opportunity of taking their money, I'll take their money and just walk away. Because there is nobody that wants to be your family. Nobody wants to love you. You can't just see them. They're not just there. So Global Activity. Sometimes we blame all those pastors. I'm telling you, those pastors, some of them, they mean to do good before, but we human beings change them. We transform them. Because our attitude are bad. It's the one thing I come to understand is this. Listen to me, guys. I come to understand one thing, and that thing is this. It is not a good thing to do ministry outside of Nigeria. No. It is not a good thing to do ministry outside of Nigeria. Nigeria is the place where people are really open. They are open, they want to learn, they want to receive. But we have a lot of bad people in Nigeria teaching them nonsense. So when they are listening, they are absorbing the nonsense. In overseas country, you guys don't want to listen to nothing. You guys are over syllabus. You guys are over everything. You know everything. You Google this, you Google that, and you don't have anything. It's only salt and water. It's only salt and water. Nothing. You know, you don't want to listen to nothing. In Nigeria, people are willing to come to church during the week. They come to church 3 times during the week. They come to church on Saturday and on Sunday, expecting someone to teach them. Expecting someone to teach them something. They want to add to what they have. They want to accumulate knowledge. They want to expand. They want to become understanding in every field of life. Because they don't know exactly what they're going to do to make them become wealthy and prosperous in life. So they try to do everything together. They come and learn this, they come and learn that, they come and do this, they do all of that and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, but when it comes to you people here, you people in overseas country don't want to learn nothing. No Jackie Robinson you want to learn. Come to seminar, you are not coming. Come to church, you are not coming. It's only Sunday medicine. Sunday medicine cannot help you. It cannot help you. You're going to be shouting, he said me, we are walking. God didn't create you to walk. He created you to enjoy and to serve him. That's what he created you to do. You are supposed to be enjoying the life God has given to you, not to be a slave to work. You all have converted yourself to a slave of jobs. Working. And all this time you've been working. Tell me and show me. What exactly have you gained from all of this working? Everything you are gaining is vanity upon vanity. Oh, you have been able to build 10 houses is vanity. You have been able to buy 2 cars is vanity. You have been able to do this vanity upon vanity. All is vanity. I wish Nigerians that are open will find good teachers that will teach them good things. I wish that the Nigerians that are open will find good pastors that will lead them to the throne of God. I wish Nigerians that are open will find good prophets that will show them the mind of God. I wish that they will find men and women that are hungry to teach them the correct word of God. But they don't have it. You guys have it here in America, but you are not willing. You have it here, but you are not willing. You are not. On the plane, I began to tell myself, what is the essence of running after money when there is no peace? What is the essence of running after money when you have no peace? You run, and then we hear people just died. Then people just died. The other ones went to sleep, didn't wake up. This one went to sleep, didn't wake up. I look at myself, I say, why are we running after all of this vanity? All things that will never ever bring peace to our lives? Why? Why are we still running after all that? You know? That's not where I'm going this morning. I smoke on Yabarani. But thank God I went straight to Nigeria and I'm back. By the grace of God. We went there, we did well. We did well. I met a lot of single brothers and sisters. We are able to put them, in line. And they were looking like me. They are looking at me as if to say I actually dropped down from another planet. Like as if to say, I jumped down from a different planet. One of the brothers raised up his hand and he said to me, Pastor Shola, I said, yes. He said, I've never heard the gospel like the way you are preaching it. I said, oh, really? He said, yes. He said, I've never heard the gospel the way you are preaching it. I said, well, I'm preaching the Bible. He said, the difference between me and your pastor is that me, I'm not preaching Moses. I'm not preaching Elijah. I am not preaching Judaism. I am only preaching Christ. And who is Christ? Christ is our hope of glory. Christ is our righteousness. Christ is our forgiveness, Christ is our mercy, and Christ is our heaven. I said, that's the difference. Do you understand that if you preach Jesus to people, let me break this down real quick, I'm coming. You're going to learn a lot today. I'm telling you, you're going to see a lot of stuff to learn today. If you have not been learning from my video, listen to this one carefully. Now, listen to me. If you preach Jesus Christ to people, you might not get money out of it. And that is why people don't want to preach Jesus. Because preaching Christ, it will result into people having salvation, into people being free, because Jesus Christ will set them free. What kind of freedom am I talking about? God with Jesus will set them free from all of these lies. They will be so much born again and their eyes will be open. The shell covering their faces will drop off and they will understand that they are not supposed to be afraid. They will understand that no powers and principality have power over their lives. So the pastors refuse to preach Jesus to them. Rather, they preach enemy. When you preach the enemy, you will not create freedom, but you will create fear. And when there is fear, there is money making. You can make money by preaching fear into the people. I don't know what I'm talking this morning. I'm about to break tables. I want to break tables here. You see, when you preach the enemy, when you say die, 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 you create fear, not freedom. When you preach Jesus, 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 you are creating freedom. Freedom from everything. You are making them free. Then you can make money. But when you preach fear, 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 enemy, enemy, you are actually getting into their pocket because you are creating fear into them. And before you get to know it, money will start coming like shekere. Kai, I want to break tables here. I want to break some tables here. You listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. But one thing that they do not understand is this. When you preach Jesus, all right, you will set people free. And people will become prosperous inside of freedom. But one thing that will happen is this. You are going to be paid back because you will have peace, prosperity, and money will always follow you. Money will follow you also. The kind of money that will follow you is the kind of money that is from God. The Bible says, he said, the blessings of the Lord make it rich and add no sorrow to it. There will not be sorrow in your life when it is the blessing of the Lord. If it's not the blessing of the Lord, there will be sorrow attached to it. I'm telling you, you see, but people wants to create fear. They preach enemy. They preach deliverance. They preach sorrow. They preach attack of the devil. They preach altars. And then they create fear in men so that money can come. Because money can only be made from creating fear. When you preach Jesus, you set people free. You don't understand. You don't get it. I'm going to break it down to you. Now, do you understand that the only thing that can transform your life, that make you understand all this, is to read the word of God correctly? God was able to establish one thing, that every one of us, we have been blindfolded. We are really blind to that chapter of the Bible. We don't read it. We don't break it down. And that is actually the interpretation of what I've been talking all of this while, that people refuse to listen. Let me tell you, Jesus Christ picked his disciples, 3 of them. And he said, listen to me, we are traveling tomorrow. And they said, where are they going? He said, we are going to a place and something tremendous is going to happen there. And they followed him. And when they got there, he happens to be on top of a mountain. When they got to the mountain, Jesus said they should stay somewhere. They stayed there, and Jesus moved a little bit higher. And Elijah appeared right there in the cloud. And Moses appeared there in the cloud. And Jesus was standing with the 2 of them. And they were 3, and they began to hold meetings. It was a transfer of authority. And they began to make account of what they were able to do during the time they were on earth. And Peter interrupted them. Peter did something that a stupid man would do. They look at his head, they say, this man has no brain at all. He's got salt and water in his head. Look at the stupid statement that he's making here. God was so angry with him that God interrupted Peter. Peter said unto Jesus, he said, my Lord, why don't we stay here? Can we make 3 tabernacles here? One for Peter, one for Elijah, one for Moses, and one for you. Jesus looked at him and said, this is a dumb guy. This is a dumb guy. He has no brain in his head. Look at his head like that of a coconut. He has salt and water in his head. Instantly, God interrupted. And God said unto Peter, he said, this is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear him. We are not talking about Moses here. We are not talking about Elijah here. I am talking about Jesus. Don't listen to Elijah. Don't listen to Moses. The one you should listen to is the Son of God, the one that I'm pleased, the one that I'm showing you. This name is Jesus. Hear him. And instantly Moses disappeared, Elijah disappeared, Jesus was the only one left. And this proves to me that the days of the law is over. We are no longer under the law because Moses represents the law. We are no longer under the prophet because Elijah represents prophets. So they left. We are in the era and the dispensation of God, Jesus himself. We are supposed to make Jesus to manifest in the life of the people. When Jesus is with you, listen to him. And that's why Jesus said, it is expedient for me to go, and when I leave, I will leave with you a comforter that will remind you, that will teach you, that will make you to understand things. And that is the Spirit of God that will dwell in you. By the time you have the Holy Ghost, you become a prophet yourself. You become a prophet yourself. You don't need no one to see revelation. You don't need no one to see revelation on your behalf. You don't need anybody to tell you no revelation, because Christ is the gospel. The gospel is Jesus himself. The gospel is not Moses. The gospel is not Elijah. The gospel is Jesus. When you listen to him, it becomes your hope. It becomes the glory. It becomes your righteousness. No wonder, listen to me, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. When God was still operating, before he releases power and said, no, I'm no longer in charge because I've elevated my voice, my word above my name. God was a mean guy. He will kill anybody. He will destroy anybody that comes his way. Uzzah was killed. The children of Israel got swallowed by the ground. The holiest of holies became a place of holiness, that any priest that entered into the place will die. God will kill the person. He had no mercy upon nobody until Jesus Christ came. When Jesus Christ came to this world, Jesus now came and gave us life. He gave us hope. He set us free from sin. So when God is looking at a man who is a Christian, he will be seeing Jesus. He's not seeing the man that is sinful. He's seeing Jesus. You will pass by in the front of the Lord, of God, before God will realize that you are actually there. Because by the time he's looking at you, he's not really seeing you. He's seeing Jesus, the one that died for your sin. No wonder Jesus Christ said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they do. And then he went straight to the right side of the Father and is now begging for us. So Jesus Christ is covering us. Our sins are not being exposed anymore. God is not seeing our sins. He's only seeing Christ. Because Christ died for the sin of yesterday. He died for the sin of today. And he died for the sin of tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. The blood of Christ has wiped away all sin. No wonder they said he has done it once and for all. Do you listen to that? Once and for all. Can I say it again? Once and for all. It's not the blood of the ram. It's not the blood of a goat that we have to renew every time. It's the blood of the Son of God, the blood of God himself, and he has done it once and for all, that your sin don't matter anymore. You don't have to worry about the sin you are committing. You don't have to worry about whatever. God is seeing a righteous man all the time. All the time, all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. I think people need to go to the right places to listen to the right word, because you are a product of what you hear, what you listen to. You will be free. You will stop running after the enemy, because what the pastors are doing is that they are creating fear into you. They will not teach you the gospel, because the gospel is Jesus himself. We base everything on praying. Whereas God has given us authority. Authority in the place of prayer will make prayer to be very simple. Authority in the place of prayer will make prayer to be very simple, because you will command. You will say things and you command things to happen. That's why the Bible says, decree one thing in my name and it shall be established. It doesn't matter what you want to decree. It's not a time for you to actually go after the enemy, because the enemy will create fear into you. And you need to disconnect from churches preaching about the enemy. Preaching about the enemy. That's why they will come and tell you to come and sow seeds, build altars. Come and sow one seed or the other seed for you to be alive. To be alive is not about the seed. To be alive is about the plan of God for your life. The plan of God for your life. That's what it's all about. You can sow $200,000 seed and you still die tomorrow. Okay? I'm telling you that. You can sow $1 million seed and still die the next day. Doesn't matter. It's about the plan of God for your life. But that's not where I'm going. Where I'm going is this. I want to talk about relationship this morning. I come to understand one fact. That so many people don't understand marriage. And we have put so many people in bondage of homes, of marriage, of whatever, relationship. That 24/7 of their life, they are dying. They are in depression. They are not able to come out of it. It's so terrible, the kind of life that people are living. Very terrible, the kind of life that people are living. And it's not because of them, it's because of horse pastors preaching nonsense to them on the altars. We need to change our messages. We have to see it correctly. We have to see it right and be able to know what God has done for us, what Jesus has done. The price he paid on the cross of Calvary for us, for our sins, for all, for it all. It is finished, everything. It doesn't matter. The law is no longer for you. You are no longer under the law. All of this, divorce is not biblical. To remarry is not biblical. To do this is not biblical. Jesus Christ, it is finished. All those stuff are gone. You are no longer under bondage. I have set you free, totally free. You have freedom to do things. Freedom to live. Freedom to be happy. Freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do in your life. Freedom. I set them free. I set them free. They that the Son set free, he said they are free indeed. They are under grace. And they enjoy mercy. Enjoy mercy. I counseled somebody recently who happened to be going through a very difficult situation. Maritally. The husband, she got married to 7 years ago. He's actually deeply in love with the late wife. The late wife. And the late wife is more of the topic of every discussion in the home. That the guy cannot, it's not easy for the guy to actually preach a message without talking about his wife like 50 times. About 50 times. You know what I'm saying? And the woman is not comfortable. What kind of a woman will comfortable with his man talking about his relationship with somebody that is no longer in his life, talking about how he enjoyed their company, their conversation and all that kind of stuff, and love making and all that stuff, to the extent that this guy, when they are making love in the bedroom, will actually tell the new wife that, okay, in those days my ex-wife would do this, my ex-wife would do this, or my late wife would do this, my late wife would do that. We men will not allow that. We will not take that if a woman should do that to us. I come to see something that a lot of you guys will do things and you believe that women should just take it. Or she should understand. What do you mean she should understand? If you cannot understand that she cannot understand too. What you can take, you don't want to give it. And a lot of men, they do give nasty stuff to their wives, expecting the woman to receive it and start smiling. You come over and be comparing your wife with your ex-girlfriend. Why didn't you marry your ex-girlfriend in the first place? Why didn't you, if the ex-girlfriend is that perfect, if your ex-girlfriend is the king of all women, if if your ex-girlfriend or ex-lover or maybe your late wife is actually the best woman in the whole world, all right, why don't you just stay married to him? And then the moment the woman died, you should have jumped into the casket and let them bury you with her. Okay? Or you let them bury you with the woman. You know what I'm saying? Let them bury you with the woman. But after the woman is gone, she's gone. The moment you divorce a woman, she's gone. The moment a woman divorces you, she's gone. You are actually going to start living a new life, so you need to shut the door. Close that door. I come to see one particular guy, his ex-wife picture is still the DP of his Facebook page. And then he asked me, oh, Pastor Shola, every woman I talk to, they're actually not able to, they don't want to be serious with me. I said, no, my brother, you are the one that is not serious. You are the one that is not serious. A serious man who wants a new wife will go and take the picture of the ex-wife off of his page, letting people know that I'm vacant. You are not vacant. You may be physically vacant, but emotionally you are not vacant. You are still tied to that old one. That old one is the one ruling your life. You can't give no attention to the new wife if that one is still in your life. What exactly are you doing? Who's teaching you nonsense? I'm not talking about you are not supposed to love your wife. You love your ex-wife. That's the mother of your children. All right, good. Then why don't you just stay single? You don't have to be married. If you want to stay glued to the woman, you don't have to be married, because the new woman that is coming into your life must actually enjoy herself and be given the necessary attention required, to be in a relationship. She must actually enjoy you. She must have 100% of you. If you cannot give 100% of yourself, you are not yet ready for marriage. I tell people things all the time. I'm a crazy guy. I don't care. For real, I don't care. I was coming on the plane and they were saying, baby. I was like, and somebody said, Pastor Shola, you're dancing to Shoko. I said, I love the music. The thing is doing Shoko, baby. I didn't like the thing. Somebody now say, I said, leave Pastor Shola alone. Pastor Shola is very real. He's a real guy. He's very raw. I said, me, I don't care. I love this Shoko thing. I didn't like him. I didn't play. I just finished playing it in my house. No. Shoko, baby. So if me, I'm a crazy guy, me, I will shoot you straight. I don't care. Oba, I'm doing come and suku. Oba, come and do it. My friend, tante minute. I'm a pastor, mama suffering. So somebody now say, leave Pastor Shola alone. Somebody say, is he a pastor? I say, yes, he's a pastor. Say, he must be a fake pastor. I say, money Shoko, baby. Emi agbórin yẹn, mo de very weak whiskey, mo need the bobo whiskey yẹn, Starboy, ìwọ dà. Ẹni tó bá mo number Starboy, ẹ bá mi sọ fún kó get Pastor Shola, kó ti get mi, Shoko ni mo ń gbọ́ báyìí. You know what I'm saying? So, the issue is this. If people cannot tell you the truth, me, I'm going to tell you the truth, because me, I don't care. All right? I don't really care. I'm not a religious kind of person. I'm a pastor. I'm a practical Christian. I do things the way it's supposed to be. I'm telling you. Now, why are you guys laughing? You guys are laughing because you know the song. You see, they all know the song. Now they will be the one crucifying me, that me, I'm listening to Soko. How do you know Soko if you are not listening to Soko, baby? Oh, yeah, basically. If you tell me what to say, oh, yeah, basically, let me repose on you, yeah, basically, lock. Oh, yeah, so go, baby. If you want to go, basically, ah, what basically, to me? You get me? Oh, to get me? And you guys will be crucifying me like as if to say you don't listen to it. You listen to the thing. You see it in the video. Pastor Taiwo, you don't know it. You're hearing it for the first time, King. You'll be hearing the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's so disturbing. So me, I will tell you straight. Close your gate. I want to go back. They took me to a place, they call the place the country club in Lagos. You're going to pay 1 million naira to enter. I say, 1 million naira to enter the place. That's a lot of money. Say, Pastor, what is someone thinking? It is what they mean. No, Pastor, what is someone eating? What is someone eating? For real? What tell me? You can't love any. Yes, I enter the place and they'll give you, how are you? I just enter the place. And then I went to sit down and started watching them playing lawn tennis, bang, bang, bang. And they look, and they started bringing all kinds of eja, they brought me eja kote, they called me, they brought shower and mama with tata, and later they now brought me what is that called? Catfish inside pot. Catfish inside pot. I began to eat it. I just started eating this stuff. And I was down the thing with a nice chill bottle of red wine. Kai. And then they were giving me shoko, baby. And then I was just nodding my head like this. I was just going like that. Yeah. It's shoko, baby. Yeah. Walk on for me. They just give me right, left, and center. You know. Ayé la máa jẹ ká tó jọrù. Ayé ni mo wà mi ò tí ì dé heaven rárá. Baba God, ẹ máa láti understand me. Baba God, ẹ máa láti understand eléyìí ni o. Ẹ get yes sir. Eléyìí tá a wà yìí, Baba God, mo sorry gan. Ayé la máa jẹ ká tó mo jayé kú. Mo jayé yẹn jù. I'm telling you, we are talking about 1 million naira. 1 million naira to go inside. You have to eat everything. You have to eat anything they put in your front, just start eating it. For real. I'm not kidding you. Throughout this whole year, I'm set. I'm going to be going. I'll just be chopping life. You telling me with, you know, so me, I'm a straight shooter. I shoot you straight. I don't cover stuff. I don't do whatever. All these pastors are saying, go, get out. You know what I'm saying? Whiskey did that. You want whiskey, don't you get any? Oh my, get away, you know. Love it. Too much money in you. Mo rí ibi tán ti ń fi odó ìbúlẹ̀ jẹun. Ìwọ tó bá rìn dáadáa wà rí ibi tí wọ́n ti ń fi ìkara wọn tán fi ń ro ẹ̀fọ́. O get it. O mọ anything. I'm telling you. Mo rí ibi tán ti ń náwó. They spend money like a no man's business. You're telling me whatever. Come and see àwọn sisi àwọn angeli tó ń borí ilẹ̀. They were just walking all around the place. Olólo yọ mí. Tí o bá ṣe pé mo ti born again mi ò bá ti fall tipẹ́tipẹ́. Àwọn ọmọ tó bad gan. Bad burúkú. Ó yá gbé sí mi ní ṣọ̀kọ̀. Ó yá gbé sí mi lọ́kàn. Mi ò mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo bá yẹn sọ mẹ́rin náà. Màá tà láti listen dáadáa. Ó yá gbé sí kinní kan ló sọ. Ó ní gbé sí kinní kan. I don't know. Èyí tó bá mọ̀ kó sọ fún mi. Hope you will take Mama Gbegi along. Of course, I've already told Mama Gbegi she must go. She must to go. She must to go. So, but let me come back to the real story so that I won't be wasting time. Waiting happens to everywhere. Not going back over social life. I really don't worry. I don't give people here. For real, listen, let me go back to the point. So when you say, ó yá gbé fún mi lọ́pọ̀. Ó yá gbé fún mi lọ́pọ̀. Ṣọ̀kọ̀ baby. Amaka ìfẹ́rẹ̀rẹ̀. Ibo ló ti gbọ́. How do you know this thing? You know be Yoruba. This woman, you know be Yoruba. How do you know say ó yá gbé fún mi lọ́pọ̀ ló sọ? Baby. All right. So when you find yourself in a second home, a second marriage, you know, when you find yourself in a second marriage, you know, what you want to do is that, I'm not saying don't love your ex-wife or don't love your late wife. You need to put it into consideration that now a new sheriff is in town. You must give her 100% of your attention. It is not right for you to compare your present wife to your ex-wife or to your late wife. Your late wife. You know what I'm saying? It's not good. So you need to understand. So for that woman, she's been married 7 years. The husband has been talking about the late wife. And that's not an ideal, that's not a healthy relationship there. Because the woman is not feeling connected. She's feeling alone, you know, in that relationship. So, and it's not going to be right. And you as a man, think about it. If a woman is comparing you with the ex-husband or with the late husband, how will you feel? How will you take it? So some men are not emotionally ready for marriage after the death of their wives. So they should just remain single. And many people will advise you to say, go around and, you know, go and quickly go and get married because marriage will keep you alive or whatever. Well, it is true that marriage will keep the man alive, but that marriage will ruin the life of the woman. So the man will need counseling sessions upon counseling sessions before he can commit and say, okay, I want to get married. Because we must not be selfish trying to keep the man alive and then ruin the life of a woman in that relationship. So this particular guy almost ruined his second marriage. Thank God for God. They gave me a call and I was able to intervene. I called them up. I was able to discuss it. And this guy is going to start a class with me. And we are going to be talking about how to disconnect from your late husband or late wife, so that you will be able to get yourself ready for a new relationship. So you are not going to carry that same the same love, the same mentality, the same feeling into that new home, and then you will destroy the new wife that you are bringing into the house. And it's not good to be selfish. Think about her also. And likewise, I was telling somebody the other day, so many people, they will come into a relationship and say, okay, I already have 2 kids. I really don't care. Maybe I don't want to have other kids anymore. All right. How about if you now get married to somebody without kids? What are you going to do? Are you going to just decide? Are you going to decide to just close up and say, okay, I'm not going to open up because I already have 2 kids. I don't need more kids, so I don't care about him. Okay, so we must not be selfish. If you are looking to get married to somebody and you have 2 kids already, so it's better for you to get married to somebody with kids also, who is not in need of kids, so that you guys can actually live your life together. That won't be selfishness. But when you as a single mother, you want to marry a single brother who has never been married before, no kids, then you are now telling the guy you don't want to have children. That is selfishness. How about his own life? Who will he call his own? You don't want to actually trick a man to marry you, and then at the end of the day, you find out that the person will now find out that you don't want kids. Or maybe you are not even able to have kids. And you've been hiding all this while. The man didn't even know you can't have kids. And you've been covering it. You didn't tell the man the truth. Okay? You already have 2 kids of your own, and then you went and removed your womb, and the man didn't even have any understanding of it, and you got married to the man, and you are telling the man that, okay, you're going to have kids, and this guy is actually doing it like a full-time job, 24/7 having sex with you. You are only having sex, enjoying the sex, not expecting yourself to be pregnant, but the guy is actually expecting to get you pregnant one day for him to be able to have his own children. All right? That is what they call wickedness. That's wickedness of the highest order. If I'm that man, and if I should find out that that's what you've been doing to me, I'm telling you before God and man, I'm going to kill you. You may think I'm lying. I'm not lying. Because that's going to ruin my life totally. Because I've already put my life on this stuff, my own money, my own life, my own career, everything about me is actually into this marriage. And for me to find out that you've been tricking me and playing games on me all this while. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a terrible thing to do. You know? Hold on for me. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Where's the mother? Is she around?
The mother?
Of the boys? Your daughter?
She's in Jamaica.
She told me she was leaving.
Oh.
I thought maybe she'll be coming back soon.
Oh, no. You know my daughter? I didn't
Of
really
course.
know her.
This is my house.
Okay.
Every time she come out, she wave at me, we talk.
I live here. She doesn't.
She used to live here.
That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Oh.
I've known her since then.
Oh, okay.
All right, thank you. All right. So, you know, saying so that's wickedness. That's the highest level of wickedness. All right, that's the highest level of wickedness. You cannot do that. You are not supposed to do that. So, also when you are marrying somebody into a house, this is your second marriage, you need to disconnect from your ex-wife, ex-husband, or whatsoever it is that they're doing to you. It doesn't matter if you enjoy their company. It doesn't matter if that person is the ideal person to your life. It doesn't really matter. The moment you're coming into a new relationship, you must disconnect from that person. Totally. You can't bring that person into your matrimonial home again. You can't bring her into your matrimonial home. You can't bring him into your matrimonial home. So when you get into a matrimonial home, you're going to have to do everything possible to keep your marriage going by giving your wife and your husband the 100% attention in that home. 100% attention in that home. That's what you're going to give. You can't give half, you can't give 50%, you can't give 80%. It must have to be 100% of your attention you have to give to the woman. You see, that is why when you bring a new wife home, your children may start suffering because they will find out that you are giving 100% of your attention to the new wife. All right? Because children are not part of relationship. Children are not part of relationship. They are only the blessings of relationship. So you need to manage the children inside of the relationship. They must not take control of your relationship or else they will mess your relationship up. That's not they are not supposed to be there. I mean, that's not their place. They will meet you in the relationship and at the same time they walk away. By the time they become 18, 19, 20, then you see them on their way out of that relationship. That is going to be only you and your wife that you don't like. It's going to be you alone, it's going to be you alone and your wife that you have not been taking care of. Children are not part of marriage. Children are only the blessings of marriage. So when you get married, marriage is actually between two people, you and your wife, and that's it. God is number 3. The children are only the blessing. So you must not mess your marriage up with the children. All right? You need to just manage the children inside of that matrimonial home. The love you give to children is different from the kind of love you give to a woman. The kind of love you give to your children is different from the kind of love you give to your husband. It's totally different. So when you want to break it down, I want you guys to have something in your head today. All right? And gain that understanding and don't stop messing up. Like I see somebody telling me it's bad advice. I don't understand where you went to school or where you live in that you don't understand. You don't understand what marriage is all about. You're telling me about bad advice. Okay? Okay? I don't understand you. All right? Let's get some rema into your head. That woman is a woman. It doesn't matter if she's a second wife or a third wife. If you know you don't want to get married, then go and sleep and sit down there. Sit down and take care of your children and don't stop bothering somebody. The moment you ask yourself a question that are you ready for marriage? All right? And you are ready for marriage, you should take 100% of you into that marriage. I don't care how many years you were with your ex-wife. I don't want to know what you guys share together. The moment the woman is gone out of your life, the moment she's dead and she's gone, and the new wife must get 100% of your attention, and you must do what is right towards that woman and towards that man also. All right? So many people don't understand. And that's why we go into situations and problems upon problems. Let me tell you this is very, very funny. There was this particular program I went for in Ibadan. There are so many local people there. And it's a kind of a Yoruba program where they actually matchmake people. And you see them, this person is a ex-principal, this woman is a tailor, that woman is a this woman is a kinikan, and this one is a this, and this one is a this, and this and that, and all kinds of stuff. Understand? So they come there, and they come, and the guy will just talk to them and all kinds of stuff and everything. So the day I went there was this woman from the United States that was there also. And this woman came in just because he wanted to come over and get hooked up. But the moment I walked into the place, I could spot it that nobody in this place, they don't have what it takes to approach that woman. And she's sitting down in the corner. So when I walked in, I went and sat down all the way to the back on the other side, and I was watching. They were all introducing themselves. I used to be married. I'm not married again. My wife, some of them was saying I'm still married, but I need a second wife because the first wife is no longer giving me sex, and I don't want to be lacking. Some of them are just saying some nasty stuff and all kinds of stuff. So what happened is now the man has said, okay, get a piece of paper and write your name and your phone number on that piece of paper. And when you do that, take that piece of paper to anybody that you feel like you want to connect with and give them that piece of paper. If they give you their own back, it means that there is a connection. If they refuse to give you anything back, it means that that person is not interested in you. All right? So I sat down there, I just started watching. I was like, I want to know exactly what's going to happen all the way to the end. Then people started exchanging phone numbers and all that kind of stuff. And someone then will give them, some won't give them, some will give them. One guy has been on the other side for a long time watching the American woman. He maybe was thinking, maybe I should do it, maybe I shouldn't do it, maybe I should do it, maybe I shouldn't do it. And immediately he just grew some balls. And he said, I'm going to go there. And he went straight to the place and gave the woman that phone number. And the woman looked at him, and then the woman didn't say nothing. That man got pissed off. And he went downstairs to meet the guy that is coordinating. He said, well, I gave one woman my number, and the woman refused to give me the number back. And that man said to him, he said, how do you think she will give you phone number back? You are a tailor. That woman is a PhD holder. She lives in America. She just relocated to Nigeria. She is not looking for a tailor to marry. She wants to marry someone her class. Okay? So you need to leave her alone. And go and look for somebody that is your class. There are so many people up there that they say they are tailors, they are carpenters, they are everything. You don't see those ones. Into that woman key. Into that woman key. At the end of the day, the woman just sat there was just looking, and then she walked away without connecting to nobody. I knew it. This is not going to happen. Now, what is the woman calculating? Let me tell you and break it down to you guys. Let me break it down to you guys real quick. Now, in the mind of this woman was married before, married to a kind of a well-to-do guy who, based in America. Now she relocated to Nigeria. The moment she marries someone that is lesser than that man, she will take the other man into that relationship. The former man took her to America. The former guy bought her cars. The former guy bought the house. The former guy bought this and bought that. Now you are now finding a man who is an ordinary carpenter and cannot provide anything for you. There will be a day that will always come that the woman will always refer to the ex-husband, the former relationship. Former relationship. All right? The former relationship. There are so many things that can cause this issue that if you don't understand what to do at the time that you're getting divorced and you want to remarry, it might end up in a serious situation that you need to be very conscious about and be able to hold it down. And you need education and you need people to mentor you. All right? Before you go into any other relationship, you cannot marry someone that is not in your class. Leave spirit alone on the side. There are some people that are not yet on your level, but they are still on their way. They are still on their way. You will see the potential in them. You don't just get married to anybody for just getting married sake. You must be able to see the man that you want to fall in love, the man you want to live the rest of your life with, in that man. Even though he's still a raw material. Even though he has not gotten to the level they wanted to get to, you must be able to see it and perceive it. If he's a lazy man, he's not going to get anywhere. If he cannot get to that point, he cannot get to the point. And the guy will eventually give you problem. Will give you problem upon problems. All right? So, and that is the reason you need to be mentored. You need teaching. You need understanding. You don't want to marry somebody like Uzi or Zaguvo. Those people are gold diggers. You don't want to marry those people. They are actually going to take advantage of Chinese people. All right? Because Chinese people don't know that they don't have money. They have no job, no nothing. They can't get a job. So they go to Chinese to go and cajole the Chinese women. Let her go and mess up with Nigerian women. They will give him dirty slap. That is why he's making noise on the network now. He's a gold digger. He doesn't know anything that he wants to talk about. He's just talking nonsense on the network. If he tries it with a Nigerian woman, they will just shoot him. If he tries it with an American woman, they will just shoot him. So the only place he can actually try is go to Chinese people. And that's why Chinese people don't know class. Because he doesn't have class. And Chinese people don't know class. So he can go there and go and be cajoling the Chinese people. Okay, the Chinese people will fall for him. I think he lives in China. Maybe he lives in China. That's why the whole stuff is... He has been eating all this Chinese food. And Chinese food has fried his brain. Chinese food has fried his brain, so he doesn't understand what he's saying. He just want to be popular. Thank you. He's talking nonsense. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say something finally before I go, and that is, listen, you don't want to jump into second marriage. You don't want to jump into second marriage. You want to be very careful. You want to be able to learn to know the do's and the don'ts. You want to be able to understand what second marriage is all about, what you are supposed to expect when it comes to second marriage. There is somebody in the background, either a dead person or someone that is still alive. There's somebody in the background who is the mother or the father of those kids that are still in the house. All right? No matter what you do, those people will still exist in your relationship. How do you manage the ones that are dead and the ones that are still alive? It will take you to attend classes to be able to know all of that stuff. To be able to know all of that stuff and be prepared for them. So many, when we looked at the whole stuff, so many people who entered into second marriage, they failed. Over 30% of them failed because of their mindset. They were expecting the woman to understand that I used to love another woman. And no matter what it is, I will still talk about that woman. They want to let the man understand I used to love another man. And no matter what you do or what you say, I will still talk about that other man. So we need to understand, before you jump into a second marriage, you need to attend a class to get you prepared for it. To get you prepared for it. Don't jump in because you will jump out. And the Lord God Almighty will help each and every one of us in Jesus' name. All right? So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back again. We're going to be enjoying the videos constantly, like every day, by God's grace. I want you guys to go ahead and just share the video on your page. Share it on your page. Let somebody be blessed. And let the Chinese man go and sleep. Let the Chinese man go and sleep real quick. You know what I'm saying? Chinese food has fried his brain, so he doesn't know what he's saying. All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for watching the video. Share it on your page. And have a beautiful morning. Bye. Pauline Banks. Olori Lola, love you. Olori Lola, thank you, Jare. You are the only one who checked on me in Nigeria. Pauline Man, thank you. Santa Smalley, thank you. Aderoke Shaba, thank you. Beloved for me, thank you. Fola Fani Day, thank you. NS Kangaju, thank you very much. Shola Besson, thank you. Amaka Ifere, God bless you. Olajumoke, thank you very much. Okpayemi Abayomi, thank you very much. God bless you. Pauline Banks again, thank you. I'm back. I'm really back. Love you too. Santa, God bless you. So I'll see you guys later on the flip side. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful morning. Bye.